Hi, welcome to YOH Crochet. My name is Anita. Thank you so much for stopping in and spending a few minutes of your time with me. So, it's been a little bit since I recorded a video, and something happened. Um, I filmed my mystery at Rosewood, and before I uploaded it, I was leaving for work one morning, and it had been really cold, like prior to this day, and then so the day before I left, it warmed up quite a bit. It was in the 30s, and a lot of things were melting. And I don't have rain gutters. I keep meaning to get rain gutters installed. However, things keep coming up. For instance, last winter my furnace quit. I had to replace my furnace, and then the place where I was working shut down. So and then the job that I found after that, I wasn't getting 40 hours a week. Just things kept happening, and I haven't been able to get rain gutters put in my house. Anyway, because I don't have rain gutters, when things melt, they just drip off the side of the house wherever, and it especially likes to drip in front of where you step down off of the porch, and it likes to pool there, and when it freezes, it gets very icy right in front of where you step off of the porch. So I have a porch, and I have an overhang, so I have a nice big porch that is covered by an overhang, and then when it's all a concrete slab, right, and then when you step down off of that slab, that's where it likes to freeze up excessively. Well, anyway, after that warm day and things were melting, I didn't realize it got cold enough to freeze overnight, and then I went to leave for work the next morning, and I wasn't paying attention, and I slipped and fell, and I broke my ankle in 3 places. So things have been difficult for this was a week ago, I do believe, a week and a day that I broke it, and it's been difficult getting around. Um, yeah. A lot of my belongings are still downstairs, and I can't go up and down the stairs. So, my brother and his kids live with me, so I send my niece and nephew on a scavenger hunt to look for things downstairs. Sometimes they cannot find them, even though I know it's down there. Most of my yarn is down there, so I'm not really in a huge hurry to finish Mystery at Rosewood because I don't know what I'm going to do when I'm done with that. Because, like I said, most of my yarn is downstairs. Um, yeah, it's been fun. I have gone back to work. I worked so far 2 days since I broke my ankle, and it's rough. It's very rough. I have not yet worked consecutive days in a row. I worked a day, I had 2 days off. I work a day, now I have a day off, and I have 3 days coming up. But worst case scenario, I can have someone take one of my days. They're already on standby. I can't walk at work. I can't walk at all. I can't put any weight whatsoever on it. Um, when I went to the podiatrist, what was it? Last Thursday? What is today? Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, it was last Thursday. I went to the podiatrist. They didn't have an orthopedic opening. I broke it on Tuesday, and they were going to make me wait till Monday to get in, but then they just decided I could see a podiatrist. That would be fine. But he wanted to do surgery since it was broken in 3 places. He recommended surgery, but I do not have health insurance. And he's like, well, I said I didn't really want surgery. I didn't have the health insurance. And he said what we could do is wait a couple of weeks, and then I needed to go back for more x-rays. And if that bone shifts any more than what it is already shifted, we're going to have to revisit the surgery discussion. The recommendation is going to turn into a highly recommendation to get surgery. So I'm hoping it's healing okay. Um, I'm hoping I'm not going to need surgery because that's just going to be that much longer where I'm not going to be able to get around. I have a walker with wheels and brakes and a little seat. I tried using crutches. I went to Walgreens to get my prescription, and the problem with the crutches is since I'm hopping and using my good leg, my good leg gets tired and it just gives out, and I honestly almost completely fell down in Walgreens because my leg was tired and there was nowhere to go but down. So we found a walker for me to borrow. So that's good. So, I can like push. It's not a wheelchair. So if I try not to use it as a walker and hop a whole lot, because like I said, my leg gets tired. So I just turn it and I sit in the seat and then I push myself with my feet. I have to go backwards because that's the only way I can push off. But that's basically how I get around. At the house, pretty much all I do is I go to the bathroom and I take Miko outside. And I don't go outside. I just, because there's like a lip like that to get down out the back door. Um, I will, yes, I'm a smoker. I have that habit. But I will park my chair in front of the back door. Just leave the door open, let Miko go out, and I will just, because I don't smoke in my house. So I will just sit in front of the open door and have a cigarette that way. I do that and I go to the bathroom. That's basically all I do around home. And then when I work the next day, I am so incredibly tired. All I want to do is sleep all day. I don't know why. I don't know. Yeah, and at work, I have a chair that I sit in. They let me sit in a chair, so I pretty much just have to sit by the register and sit there all day, and it's very boring. And my thighs get sore from, again, pushing, because the bathroom is all the way in the back of the store, and I have to kind of lean forward on my chair a little bit, so my thighs start hurting. My arm right here hurt really bad when I was done with work yesterday from constantly resting it on the counter to reach and grab the things to scan. Yeah. Getting in and out of my house is a pain to go to work. It's the only place I've been other than my doctor's appointment since I broke my ankle. Was the only reason why I left my house was to go to doctor's appointments and to work. It's better now. My brother kind of rigged up a little ramp, but it's still difficult because I still have to hop up because he's got little boards. I can't explain it. There's still little lips I have to hop up on. I don't look forward to going in and out of my house because I'm afraid I'm going to fall and further injure my ankle and solidify that I will need surgery. So, yeah. I don't look forward to going in and out of my house. I can't wait. So this is off because now, here, I'll show you what I got going on. Maybe if I can get my leg up. This is what I got going on here. Okay, so now the swelling is finally starting to go down a little bit, but because the swelling is going down, there's like room in my partial cast here, and it's moving around, and I feel like my foot and my ankle and stuff, they're sticking to the side of it, and it's not a pleasant feeling. But when I do go back for more x-rays, they obviously have to take this off to the x-rays, and they are going to put something else on, and this is very, very heavy. Another reason why my thighs are getting sore is from trying to lift it up and put it up, to keep it elevated. Yeah, so that's all I've got about my ankle. And I will show you a few things that I finished before breaking my ankle that I never showed yet. So let's get into that. Some more pleasant things, huh? So first I have 3 items, and two of the items are in this bag. So this is the bag that I did for the Hooker versus Hooker challenge for the month of January. So these are all Hexies. You can see, like, you can see the one in the middle, and then they're all Hexies all around, and there's one in the bottom. And they were sewn together, and then I like how the strap was done. I mean, I didn't enjoy doing the strap, but it's not as stretchy as your typical back and forth flat strap. So this is worked in a tube. So it's 6 single crochets around in a tube, and it doesn't stretch anywhere near as much as your typical back and forth strap stretches. So this was a free download, I believe, on the Hirschner's website. It was called the honeycomb something bag. If I can find it, I will link it in the description box for you down below. And if you're not familiar with Hooker versus Hooker, go check out either Laura at Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming or Jan the Alaskan Crafter. And all the info for Hooker versus Hooker is there. And I did talk about Hooker versus Hooker in a prior video. I think it was 2 videos ago, maybe 3. I think it was titled just some chit chat. So, yes. So I have sent the photo of this off to Laura and Jan so that they can put it in their slideshow on their live, I believe tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to catch the live. I will be getting home from work probably around 4, but it takes me a while to get inside the vehicle and leave work, and then it also takes me a while to get inside, and I might have whoever is helping me out to get home stop off for some food after I'm done with work, because I can't get up and cook, and I feel bad asking the people that live with me to make me dinner every single night. So I might stop off for Subway or something. I don't know yet. Okay, and the other thing that I finished, excuse me, I'm scratching, is I finally finished my Miko hat. So I was waiting till I had a little bit of money to get the Gopher Faux yarn, and I thought I had the money, but then I broke my ankle and I missed some work, so I probably shouldn't have bought it, but whatever. I bought it. I gotta cut this. I didn't have a scissors handy, or I can just try to weave it back. Push it through the stitch so at least it's on the inside, but so this is made from Miko yarn, and I held it with Hobbii We Love yarn, a 3-weight gray. So you can see, like, that right there is that Hobbii yarn. And then a Gopher Faux. It was trimmed out in Gopher Faux in the color Husky. So this is my Miko hat. Here we go. It is super, super warm. And I should have done, like, 1 last row of fur, because when it's pushed up on my head a little bit, it's got, like, that weird top. So I should have done 1 last row in fur, but that's okay. I'm not going to try to find, since this is fur yarn, I could frog back a row, but it's just going to be far too difficult, and I don't want to mess with it. So I'm just leaving it the way it is. So that's my Miko hat. So yay, Miko hat. And I didn't really follow a pattern for this. I just it's just single crochets in the back loop for that ribbed. And I just made a rectangle and seamed it up at the top. I might get a pom-pom at some point to put on top. I'm not sure yet. And then I made a little amigurumi bat. His eyes are kind of crooked. I just needed something simple and quick. And yeah, his eyes are not lined up straight. But there's a little bat. I don't remember the pattern I used. If I can find it, I will link it in the description box as well. Yes, so that is all I have for you today. Please keep your fingers crossed that when I go for x-rays on February 7th, that it's good news and I don't need surgery and we're on our way to recovery, because I don't want surgery and then more recovery time. Sorry, I'm looking at my floor. I think I scratched it up with my walker. Oh, wow. But, yeah, I don't need any additional recovery time because I'm already getting tired of this, and it's only been a week and a day. Wait, yeah, today's Wednesday. It's been a week and a day since I broke it, and I am tired of feeling helpless and like I can't do anything, and I can't go downstairs and grab something, and it's just very frustrating, and I'm over it already, and I don't need additional recovery time because they have to re-break it and I have to have surgery. So I'm done with it. I don't want any additional recovery time. It's going to be a very long 6 weeks, 8 weeks, however long it's going to be. So I don't know what I'm going to do today. I'm probably going to go take a nap again. I'm just incredibly tired all the time, and I don't like it. And I can't get up and walk. I'm probably going to gain like a bunch more weight from not being active and being in bed and sitting. Hopefully I can start walking on it in a few more weeks. The doctor said I go back for x-rays on the 7th, and then I will have another appointment, I don't know, probably a couple weeks from that, and if everything's going well, that second of the, not the x-ray appointment, but the appointment after that is when they'll have me start walking on it again, if everything's going well. So, fingers crossed. No surgery. No shifting bones, no surgery. I'm just worried that I messed it up when I was trying to use the crutches and I kind of half fell down. I'm worried I messed it up some more from doing that, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Alright, that's all I've got for you for today. Thanks again for stopping in, and I don't know when I will record another video. It might not be for a bit, so, but I will be thinking of everyone, and I will see you when I see you. Thank you. Bye.